DaJeaniusCEO is in the building. It's your pleasure, step right in. I'm about to speak game, I'm about to speak truth. Calculating moves from the floor to the booth. It's not what you say, it's what you relay. Infinite preparation, mapping out the play. No games, no cap, just provocation, checking off the tasks. I'm charting out the plays. So what we got today is a preparation. Now we master pain, pure mastery running through my veins.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Welcome to another episode of the group chat. Yeah, my co-host is still on vacation. Well, she's not on vacation, really. She's actually in school. So she took a break from the show so she can focus on school. I'm going to be sharing her Cash App, and there it is. You can Cash App her right there. Send her support. Tell her that you've been watching the show. And I have the wonderful, magnificent S.H. in the back. Here she is right here. Oh, S.H., where you at, girl? There we go. S.H. in the building, y'all. So, how you been?
I'm good. I've been relaxing. I'm a little tired, but I'm good. That's
good. I got a couple topics today. I'm gonna try to keep you here for an hour and a half tops. I gotta head over to Red. Okay. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Red? Yes, I am on the way. Don't worry, I am going to make it. I'm going to be there. Homie, what's good, y'all? I just wanted to congratulate you on the first level of monetization. That's always good. I'm happy when the sisters is getting to that moolah. It's always a beautiful thing. Let's just get right into it. Let me see if my buttons are correct because I have a button layout. Oh yeah.
Not only.
Oh, my bad. I got my buttons laid out. We are going to. I saw this video on Instagram and I want to get your opinion on what she's saying.
Okay.
And your thoughts on it. All right. No, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't like that. Red, I don't like it, Red. What's going on with you and Cammy, man? What's up? We get into this routine and this schedule, and you guys are not sticking to the schedule. What is going on? I feel you. You know what? DM me some timestamps, and me and SH would do a review on it tonight. DM me 2 timestamps or 2 clips that you got. Me and SH will give our opinion on what happened. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be funky with you, man. I left when I heard Stinky Coochie. I left. I left. Once I heard Stinky Coochie, I left. I was like, this is not for me. Oh man. All right, SH. We gonna get into the video right now. I think that's number 4. Here we go. Yeah, I like my buttons. All right, so here we go.
So not only are we celebrating baby showers for unmarried women, but now we're doing baby daddy reveals. How crazy can we get, y'all? We just keep falling further and further away from the glorious people that we were created to be, I tell you. You mean to tell me with all this free will we got out here in the world, y'all still choosing to have a slave mentality, huh? Oh, your ancestors fought for this and died for that, but they didn't die and fight for you to remain slaves. At some point, we had to do these things. Like, we had to create babies for men that we didn't know who the father was, right? It was forced upon us on breeding farms. And now we're out here just with our free will and all, doing it willy-nilly. No wonder the other nations look at us and they shake their head, because we do shit like this. We put it on a pedestal, and then we wonder why our communities and the children that we create in these communities are full of demons. Our ancestors actually fought for the freedom to love one another, to marry one another, and to create and raise families, strong families. Not this shit we out here doing. Are people allowed to make their own choices? Of course you are. The deeper question is, what are we normalizing? A child is always a blessing, of course. But we do need to be honest about the message behind the celebration. And we're unintentionally celebrating a family structure that has repeatedly, historically created issues in the Black community. I can sit up here and act like y'all free will and free and all this and all that as you want to, but you're acting like slaves with no leashes.
That's the content creator's Instagram right there. Y'all go check her stuff out. SH, what is your opinion on that?
Hold 1 second.
1 second. I got you. Homie, I dropped that link for you too if you want to come up, bro. I know that is trifling. I do know. Yes.
All right, yeah. So, real raw, real rap. She sound like a very religious person. Now, one thing that stood out to me with what she said was other nations and other people shake their head at us as if Black people are the only people that behave uncivilized. Now, here's my take. When people get freedom, get power, get money, whatever nation you come from, they do things at their will. So while you might feel shame looking at what she's doing, right? Everybody has their own opinions. You're judging Black women more harshly for what everybody does with free will. You understand what I'm trying to say?
I get you on that. And to counter that, I mean, since majority of Black people think they kings and queens, shouldn't we hold ourselves to a higher standard? And when she also said other nations are looking at us, I don't think she meant us as just Black people. I think she meant us as Americans, and if not just Americans, just the Black Americans.
Then that means she means us as Black people. Okay, let's hold us to king and queen status. When you're a king, do you not get multiple women? Do you not kill people? Do you not make a command and say die? Do you not get everything at your whim? If you're a queen, right? Let's go to tribes in Africa or wherever. If you're a queen, can't you do and say anything at your whim and will? If you want to say queen status? Being a queen and a king is not slavery. It's doing whatever you want.
Whatever you want within the good of the kingdom, though.
Okay. She's proud of her kingdom. Her queen, she's proud of it. She's proud.
Probably. I don't know her, but I think the message was valid. I think of a baby daddy reveal just lets us know that you're letting multiple men hit it raw and then finish inside of you. So it's kind of, that's something that you should handle behind the scenes and keep secret. Like, to men, we like to hold women to a higher regard because there were things that women just kept secret from us, right? And we appreciated it being secret. You know what I'm saying? To keep that that halo over y'all heads, right? Like, when I think it's unattractive when someone does something like that. and they lose respect from a societal standpoint when they do stuff like
so
that.
you'd rather her just be secretive about what she's doing?
No, I think she have a baby shower. She had a baby daddy reveal with 2 men.
And in my head, I'm thinking I didn't automatically go, oh, she's ran through, she's this, she's that, right? My mind automatically went, okay, I see 2 men there, which probably means she was in a relationship with one, probably went on a break and dated another one. And she don't probably know. I don't know. That's where my mind went, because I only saw 2 guys.
Okay, that's valid, right? That's valid, right? What you said. You only saw 2 guys. I'm not saying she's ran through neither. What I'm saying is she let multiple men within a month span ejaculate in her.
Okay.
That's valid, right? Because, ovulation, that's like, a week out the month or 2 weeks out the month. So within that span, 2 men ejaculated in her. So within breakup sex and then after 3rd date sex, what's going on here?
Okay.
What's going on?
She wanted a baby daddy reveal. Who's the baby daddy? You know what that is? She just took the Maury show and did it in her backyard.
The Maury show. But see, that's the thing, right? You hit the nail on the head. It's a show. It's a show. I think she did it because she wanted some type of internet attention.
That's really what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she just wanted attention.
Homie, what's good, brother?
Homie the clown, what up, Sean? How you doing, homie? I'm just playing.
We got
good. What's good with y'all?
Homie in the building. Mr. BBC himself.
God damn. Hey,
yo.
That's what his intro song says.
Chill out.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, that's why I came up as quick as I did. I ain't even get to drink my tea. SE started triggering me. I was getting too triggered. Come on now, she ran through. And she proud of it.
So?
Okay, well, if you feel like so, why didn't you just call it what it was?
I did. I said when you have free will, you do what you want, because CEO said we call ourselves queens, we call ourselves kings. When you have power, when you have status, a king or a queen does whatever the fuck they want.
Not a queen. No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Not even a king. No, they don't. It's a responsibility. They can't do what they want. The king was always overseen by the church. And the queen was even more limited. She couldn't say or do what she wanted. She had to have the quorum.
So if they put a hit out order, they couldn't make it? If
the church nullified that shit wasn't going nowhere.
So you're saying a queen and a king is the same as a slave and a servant? That's what you're saying?
No, it's a system. Just like the United States is a system. Where do you think it came from? It came from somewhere. So when you had a king and a queen, you had overseers that overseed them and advised them. Well, the queen really was just a figurehead. She didn't have any true power. She was just the wife of the king.
One type of system. You're talking one type of system where there's checks and balances. The king is not a monarch or a dictatorship. There's different types of kings. There's different types of nations. There's different types of. All I'm saying is, when you bring up power or freedom or free will, when people have power, freedom, or free will, they have the free will or the right to do whatever they want to do.
Okay, and with that free will, you said you don't think she's ran through.
No, you're misquoting me, homie. I don't like being misquoted. I said the first thing that didn't run to my mind was, oh, she's ran through. That wasn't my immediate analogy of the image. The first thing in my head was, oh, I see 2 dudes there. She probably was juggling them and don't know who the father is. So she used both of them to do the background, to do the Maury show, to who's the baby daddy reveal. That's what I said. I said my mind didn't go straight to how many men she's sleeping with.
Okay, I'll take that. She's most definitely ran through. She's too proud. She's too proud of it. She's showing
mad.
both dudes off that shot her club up. I'm not mad. I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted.
You're not disgusted if it was flipped. If a man did this,
we not the same. I could walk outside with my shirt off. You can't. We not the same. You can't keep trying to do that.
I don't think a man has to
for a reason.
I don't think a man has to do a baby mama reveal.
Man, what?
Nobody got to do a baby mama reveal.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like, I don't like. It's just weird. I mean, I think it was attention seeking, man. It's strange. It's very strange.
I say it's strange. It's new. Ain't nobody ever did that before.
Yeah, she's the first to do a baby daddy reveal. She probably will be the last, if not the last. Everyone would have that clip with someone making another clip with that clip saying the same type of message. It's promoting whole culture. That's what I think. And I'm not saying she's ran through. I'm just saying within a month, 2 men ejaculated inside of her. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And yes, Red did send timestamps. Y'all, shout out to Red. Red is always on point.
Hey, he cut up yesterday.
Gotta love Red. So
yesterday,
y'all always got another man nut on y'all mind. Like that shit crazy to me.
Whoa, come on, SH. That's not what we saying. You gotta take it. That is not what we saying.
Wait. Like, let's grant her that. Y'all do too. Now what's the
point?
He's
granting it. So homie's agreeing. He's saying y'all always got another man thing on your mind.
Now what's the point?
I'm glad you admitted that.
Straight to the
that
Your
statement.
CEO is pissed off.
Yeah, that's. I'm at a loss for words. That was just unnecessarily violent.
I'm choosing violence tonight.
That was assault, man. Come on, what is that? That's nasty. We definitely don't be thinking about other men's nuts. Like you can stop.
Homie said y'all do. So
no, we don't. I just wanted to see what you would have afterwards. I just had to disarm you.
You couldn't disarm me.
I did. You didn't have another rebuttal. You just okay.
That's not a rebuttal. You said yes, we do. I said thanks.
Exactly. You didn't have nothing. I think you got another bomb back there.
Why your cheeks so tight? Look at your smile. Your cheeks so tight.
God damn.
You got what's the next video?
I need to calm down now.
Yeah, I'm setting up Reds. I'm trying to get these timestamps ready, but we can go to the next video. Hold on, I got you. Here we go. Let's see.
Hold up, Tony Golden Wild.
Which one we did? We got this brother right here. Let's see what he was talking about. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Got a message, right?
This is a message. This is facts. If a baby mama is taking a baby daddy through hell, that means 9 times out of 10, the baby daddy is a good dude. You have baby mamas who don't want nothing to do with their baby daddy because their baby daddy is trash. But the ones that drag them is because they know they lost a good man.
You look good, girl.
Thank you.
So being that you're the only lady on the panel tonight, what's your thoughts on this lady's statement?
Baby mothers who fight for or give a man hell is because he might have been a good man, versus the baby mother who leave the baby daddy alone. She don't want nothing to do with him because he's trash. I see that. I could agree, but there's nuance. And let me add the nuance. sometimes a woman could just still be chasing an ancient man because she don't got no self-worth. Like a Blueface and them situation. So yeah, I'll say I agree. I could see that. I could see what she's saying.
What about you, homie? Oh, homie left. Well, I'ma speak because 3 of my baby mamas dragged me through the goddamn mud. And one thing my mother always said is, I got the short end of the stick, right? And she said, if I was a piece of crap, I probably wouldn't have went through any of that. So when I saw that, it just touched home. It touched home for me because it's like, yeah, that's pretty.
I'm a good baby daddy. That's
pretty. That's
you
pretty accurate.
You went to the mirror and said, I'm a good baby father.
No, actually, I downloaded the clip and said, yeah, let me see what S.H. gonna say about this. That was my exact thought.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, homie, did you see that clip?
Yeah, I saw the clip, and I agree with S.H.'s take on it. It could be a lot of truth to it, but then there's still nuances. Like, I've seen chicks that wasn't shit chase a nigga that wasn't shit. Just 2 people fucking ain't shit bonded.
Okay.
Some motherfuckers know what they qualify for. And what's the saying half the time? You ain't gonna get better than your baby daddy. So once you know that you already hit as high as you can hit, you know, it's either that or be alone. And they ain't about to be miserable by themselves.
I can see that.
All right, sidebar. Where's your accent from, homie?
Oh, I'm from New Orleans.
Okay. All right. You from NOLA?
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans.
Say it again.
New Orleans.
Did I say it right? New Orleans.
You heard me?
All right, I got you.
Yeah, baby, I heard you.
What's that right there? Shout out to New Orleans.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another short video because I think the main event gonna be Red's all ladies panel. Let me get the next clip up because these are really short. They're not too long. Here we go. This one's is of Shannon Sharp.
No. What?
Hold on. Did I do that right? I did do it right. My bad, y'all. Struggle streaming.
Duties forever, but she can stop being a wife as soon as you get married.
Married again?
No.
Why?
You have to do your duties forever, but she can stop being a wife as soon as you get married. As soon as you get married, she can say, go in there and cook your dinner your goddamn self. You punk ass motherfucker. And I wish you would divorce me and give me all this shit. So you got to keep on being a husband, but she can stop being a wife. And then it's to her advantage to be like this. If she don't have the right mentality, you know, they have divorce parties now. They celebrate getting with a guy and breaking up with him and breaking him.
Damn.
Yeah. Marriage is a low-key hustle.
Yeah, marriage is not what it used to be.
I mean, like, and then it's like this, man, like if 2 people like each other,
yes,
they'll be with each other.
Correct.
We don't need paperwork and strangers.
People ain't staying together because of paper. They're staying together because they love each other and they committed to each other and they want to work and they understand that it takes work.
I wanted to come to this show today.
Yes.
You know, so I can't. A girl want to be with you, she'll be with you.
Right.
If she don't want to be with you, you'll hear that voicemail, you'll look at the side of that bed, she ain't with you.
Right.
She where she want to be. So you can marry that paperwork.
Right.
But that spirit, a woman is a spirit. You can't own a spirit. She moving around. You married what? You married and single at the same time. So she got to want to be with you. And you don't need paperwork, strangers, and all of that. Either she want to be with you or she don't. And if she with you, she being nice, she doing good, fine, fine, fine. If she start tripping, she quit. But you got to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's be nice to each other. You know?
Yes.
Are we done? You know?
Well, I
That's
think you gotta work. I mean, I
Yeah.
think the thing is sometimes people think, I've never been married, but I think sometimes people looking at it from afar and talking to people that's been
We're
married
not
and
going
been
to get
divorced,
Unc's
is
perspective.
that what
We don't want him to taint the panel. So my question to the panel is, why do you think Afro men have that perspective on marriage?
He has his perspective because clearly he got left and divorced, and the reason he thinks she left him, like, because every man seemed confused, right? That's why there's this quote: "The divorce came out of nowhere." He's over here rambling and babbling as if women leave good men for no reason. What y'all
But they
need to
do.
understand is, if it was about the money, and if we didn't love your ass, and it was about the money, we would stay in an unhappy relationship for the fucking money. We would stay with you for the money. We would stay there.
I don't think men mind the wife staying for the money. I think the
The
problem is
divorce, no. It's not about what y'all mind. What I'm saying is women are leaving because they're not happy with you. It's hard to choose divorce. That's a long, tough decision. And when a woman decides to leave you, that was another long decision that we made probably years or months ago, and now it's finally time to finish the deal. Yep, you shaking your head, but that's what it is. We love y'all through bullshit.
Cap. No, the hell y'all do not. Y'all love
We
the
love
ideal of what
y'all
y'all want us to be
through
for y'all.
bullshit.
If y'all loved us, y'all would never left. Divorce rates are so high because a bunch of women have married a bunch of guys they don't fucking like. And they running off on the plug twice with the bag. Especially the white women. They'll stay married for 40, 50 years and run it up. And when it's time to get out of there with that bag, they gone. They take your foot
facts.
and everything.
Sir, homie, the only gold digger type style marriage that you can say that for is if you're a rich man with money.
No,
And she's no.
I talked to 3 men personally this year who've been
Okay.
cleaned out of millions, and after being cleaned out of millions by their wife, they also had to buy their wife a second house right after retirement. These are regular blue collar guys that I talked to at work, working at their homes, and these dudes was walking around the house depressed. One of the dudes told me that he was completely blindsided by the whole thing. The police knocked on his door while he was sitting in the house and told him he had to go because his wife called him and said that he was beating on him. Right? And he was completely confused because he said he never touched her. And that's when he found out what she did. One of her friends encouraged her after he finally retired and he had all his money saved up to hit a lick on him and get rid of the dude, which tells me she never liked him in the beginning.
I think
That's
marriage.
what that tells you, homie.
Of
All
course,
of that.
because
That's
if
what you're
you love them,
You
you would have
ain't
never did
asking.
something like
You
that to
ain't
somebody you
asking
love.
no question, because that don't make a lick of sense. Like, not a
It
lick.
made plenty of sense because
No,
even
it
if I asked
don't.
questions, right? Even if he was a terrible guy, he just painted the story to me a different way. My statement will still hold up. She ain't like him. So women are married.
I was running game on you. Wanted to get the money.
That's exactly what they be like when they leave.
So we just say yes to marriage. We give birth, have kids with you. We try to have a relationship with you, all the 9.
Yeah.
Right? but we
Yes.
don't like you, and we have this plan in our head that I'm gonna divorce him and take him for all he got because I don't love him for real. Really?
That's precisely what happens.
Yeah.
You're spot on just now. You were finally
That's
correct.
the lie that men tell themselves.
No, it's not a lie.
And over again, because y'all never could be the problem. In your mind,
I didn't say that the man wasn't the problem. I said that even if he was the problem, my statement would still hold up because she didn't like him.
If he was the problem and say the relationship was shit and he was a shit partner and she didn't like him, she should stay. And she does like him, she should stay with him.
I didn't say that, but I said she married him. She married a man she didn't like. I said she married a man she didn't like. That's what I said.
You said even
I didn't even walk it down to that part yet.
You said even
my
if he
statement
was
will still hold up.
Listen, you just said even if he was the problem, she left because she didn't like him, which means
that's not what I said. That's not what I said. Didn't you just say about putting words in people's mouths?
Well,
and that's not what I said.
I'm a good listener.
You did not quote it perfectly because I just quoted it before you said it, and you still quoted it wrong.
Well, say it, homie. ALG.
I said that even if he was the problem, my statement will still hold up. Women are marrying guys they don't like.
You just changed it, but I'll let you have that. Yeah, open your mouth so I can.
I think if women feel like the men is the problem, leave the problem with the problem's money. Why you feel like you got to get half? I say no more than 20%.
Oh wow, yeah. So everybody
20% up front.
They're masters of manipulation. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They gotta come for the whole bag, bro. Like it's like that same girl that was talking about her stink cooch or whatever. She had a whole nother segment where she actually spoke some logic to her co-host and was saying she think that before a baby is even conceived or once the baby is conceived, there should be a written legal contract where the woman asks if this man wants to be a father before she has the option to terminate. And the other girl was just like, no, like when it comes to making things fair, there are groups of women out there that don't want it to be fair for a reason because they're hustlers. They're hustlers. If you take away the avenue to hustle, you take it. What they got left. Now they got to play fair. Now if they got to play fair, then they got to be a good girl and they can't have their way, right?
What did you just say? I don't want to go from what you just said. You said a man got to sign the paper about what if she wanted to terminate?
It was a hypothetical that this girl gave to another chick or whatever. She pretty much said something more or less about having some contractual agreement upon or before conceiving a child, giving the man the option to terminate the pregnancy if he want to, because she started off by saying, do you think a man has the option, to ask for abortion if you have the right to abort your baby as well, if it's his? That's how it started off. So she tried to make it fair. And when she evened it out so that both parties would agree on it, the girl was just like, no.
Yeah, no. What's wrong with a contract that says if the man wants to be a father, we could terminate the baby? What's wrong with that?
But they want equality. So when another female even gave her a concept that was equal, she still didn't want equality. She wanted leverage.
Well, that's not the original question, SH, but we're going to pivot to that because I think written terms, if the man wants to be a father or active father, he should have an option to terminate the baby if it's written in a contract. What's wrong with something like that? It's like a
I'll tell you what's wrong with something like that. What's
wrong with that?
I will never in my life advocate for somebody to have any written rules or any law over what I can do or not do with my body. This is what y'all don't understand, and you could be mad till you're blue in the face. You are outside of me, right? Okay. No matter what you say, no matter what you want to do, have that option and autonomy for myself. I
got you. What if the paperwork was worded like he is like surrendering his parental rights? before you have the baby. So he's not financially responsible since you want to have the baby. He's just not in the picture at all. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes. And here's
Why?
the difference.
No, not the difference. I want to know why.
Here's why. Here's why I have the problem with that. There's only one human being out of a pair who goes through the full 9 months 100% alone by herself, which means that, hold on, homie, which means that process belongs to that person.
All right, he helped you with the first 18 months.
Hold on, if the baby is alive, you are the other parent, which means you are obligated to the responsibilities of being a parent, but you do not have any legal rights to make somebody under you as if you own them, as if you make rules or laws over their body.
Nobody said that. We were talking about equaling out the playing field as far as the baby is concerned. So if you can go through and give birth to this baby, or have the option to abort the baby, why shouldn't the man also have the option as well? And y'all come to an agreement on it.
I'll tell you why. Can you have a contractual agreement for me to tell you to get a vasectomy or not?
You could.
You can
make a contractual agreement for anything.
That could be in the post. Hold on, wait, because it is, that could be one of the clause in the postnuptial agreement. I had 2 babies by you already, or I gave you a baby that you wanted, and now you got to be a vasectomy. So that's a thing.
If you want to give another human being ownership over your body,
that's not what it was about. You're fixated on the wrong thing.
Yeah. All right. Let's
pause right there real quick.
Let's forget the termination of the baby. Right. Let's talk about you're 2 months into your pregnancy, and this man doesn't want to be a father.
Okay.
And he signs off and say, hey, I'm relinquishing my parental rights financially and being present in this baby's life. Is that okay?
He legally has the right to do that. I think he can try to do that. Relinquish his parental rights and give her sole custody. Yeah, he can do that. That's legal.
You see what Fadi said? Some places you can't get a vasectomy if you're married before the wife agrees. See what I'm saying?
That's some places,
so that exists.
We in America.
Oh shit!
But the reciprocal still exists. The wife has control over the man's body to some degree.
And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with owning your body, and I don't agree with you owning my body. So
it's not about owning. It's about the concept of the child. We both laid down together. We made this child. Okay, I don't want to bring a child into the world, but you do. Now we're at the fork in the road.
Okay, I'm the only one whose guts is going to rise. I'm the only one whose cervix is going to expand.
No, you're not. You're one of billions.
I'm the only one who's going to lose teeth. I'm the only one that's going to bleed. I'm the only one whose hip is going to. I'm the only one.
You're one of billions.
I'm the only one growing this baby. You have no
you're going to be in a hospital full of pregnant women. All y'all going to be pregnant together. You are not the only one.
They have autonomy over their own body. You have no say. None. Sorry.
No, it's not about the autonomy over your body. It's about agreeing about the child. It's about the action. No. Just because you carry the baby doesn't give you the right to kill it. If the man wants it.
Do. 100%
no, it don't. No, it does not.
100% do.
No, it does not, because you're carrying his flesh and blood.
Y'all sound like psychopaths when y'all think
you're carrying
y'all could just do that.
You're carrying his DNA inside of him.
Okay, you get to keep the baby if the guy doesn't want to be a father, and then you also get to terminate the baby if the guy is financially ready and ready to be a father. How does that work?
We just
it's
get
selfishness. It's called being selfish.
No, it's just we just get to because it's my body.
No, it's called being selfish because you can't even properly articulate it in a clear sentence. That's just selfishness.
That baby wouldn't be there without the seed of the dude too. It's not. It's
his DNA.
Yeah, it's his DNA.
So it's no longer your body. 80%, you have a whole nother body inside
of the fluid in the placenta belongs to the man. Did you know that?
So because you nutted in me, you now own my choices.
You let me.
No. But now that means you own me. Now that means I belong to you.
No, that's not what we're saying.
I own you.
That's not what we're saying. No, it's not about ownership.
He's saying that. Let him say it. Let him say
that. That's not what he's saying. No, you're swaying it that way. You're swaying it that way.
Now, what's so bad about that? If you let me inside your body, what's so bad about that?
Now you think I'm your property.
Be so.
Right.
No, I know so. Once you have my last name and we sign that paperwork, I got ownership of you, but you have a little bit of ownership over me as well. But you are my property. You're a Mithras, whatever my last name is. Yeah. I don't take your last name. You become a part of my family and push my legacy forward. So what's the problem with everything else? Because you willingly sign up for it. You want it. You planned this out before we even got together. You chose me as your baby dad.
I chose to love you. I didn't choose.
You chose me as your baby daddy. When you saw me,
I didn't choose for you to own me or tell me what to do.
But you knew that you wanted me to slide inside you without a condom and put a baby inside of you.
So
you chose me as your baby daddy. So why would you be offended of me owning you? Like what's the problem?
Because I'm a human being and slavery is over. That's why.
Yeah, slavery it is over. But you already allowed me to mount and dominate you.
So that means you own me because we had sex?
I don't have to carry the mentality that I own you. But if we're speaking of technicality, I mean,
technically,
when you write your name on something, if I put my DNA inside of your body and you spit out a mini-me, I mean,
there's nowhere in the marriage contract. There's nowhere in the marriage contract that say once I say I do, you own me. There's no. You might say that in a Christian vow.
Yes, it does.
I'm talking about legally. Legally
okay,
bind.
The actual contract.
Hold on, don't interrupt me. Those are the vows of performance of the wedding, right? That's not real. That's fake. You in front of people and you doing all the Christian stuff and you saying you doing it in front of God. That's the performance part of it. You wear the dress, you wear the suit. When you go to sign the paper, none of that is on there legally. So no, legally you don't own me. Okay, you might.
I have a question. I have a question for you, SH. Since you're the only lady, and don't take this. You can say pineapples if you don't want to answer. All right. In Massachusetts, they just proposed a bill that the baby can be terminated after birth. How do you feel on that?
The baby's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
God damn, boy.
It left the birth canal. That means it's its own human being. No. That's not abortion. That's not even, that's murder right there.
Do you think
that's murder?
Do you think women should get together, rally, and protest those type of procedures?
You know me, CEO. So when I answer these type of questions, you telling me should they? People can rally and protest. That's their free. That's their right. They can rally and protest what they want.
Okay, I got you. You have some super chats. You want to read? Go ahead, homie.
So, FH, you don't have an opinion on how society should be?
This is my opinion on how society should be. Everybody should not have the same ideas or think one way or can't have free thought or freedom to think. I think once we start losing individuality and freedom to think, we start losing real society. We start giving into control. I don't think it's healthy or safe to not have disagreements, to not have different ideas, or to not have different arguments and fights. That's what makes things healthy. We all shouldn't be thinking the same. That's not safe. That's a dictatorship. So yes, I agree, or I believe people should be able to protest what they want. That's how we got the laws. That's how we got free.
but he asked you a specific question, right? Based on what was happening. So if something is happening that's a detriment to society or it's considered demonic or evil, do you have a prescription to correct it, even though you believe in freedom of speech, free will, all this other stuff that you believe in? Some of it I agree with, some of it. But
okay,
from what he just
protest,
asked you, if this turned into like an epidemic, would you be able to give a prescription for it instead of just saying, I think people should do what they want? What if you start to become affected by it in some way?
I never said people can do or should do what they want. That's where the law comes in. He asked me about protests specifically, right?
This protesting
hold on a minute, homie, hold on a minute. Protest is what gets laws written. Now, with every protest, there's an anti-protest. You go to the abortion clinic, you got protesters standing outside, and you got the other side of the same
What do you think? I want to know what you think. Not the process that you're going to explain to me.
Yeah,
what do you think should happen? What's your opinion on how this should be handled?
Me and homie understand what happens at these locations. The question is, what do you think should happen? As far as when I said I did use protests, but homie brought up an excellent point. What if this come an epidemic where more and more babies are being terminated after birth? What will be your prescription to that?
Did they make that legal?
In Massachusetts.
They didn't make it legal. They introduced a bill.
Theoretically.
So it's on the table. After they said it will not ever be on the table, it's on the table now. So
yeah, just because it's on the table don't mean it's going to pass.
Because but what do you think?
There's a lot of things on the table. They shouldn't pass that.
Okay,
thank you. All right.
Thank you.
I said, no, stop though. Why y'all doing that? Because when he asked me the question, I said it's murder. I said we shouldn't do that.
I got you, but we just needed an answer, and we just wanted you to actually answer the question. So thank you for your answer.
Saying I'm not answering questions.
Yeah, to wrestle it out of her. You
no, he said
SH.
Nah, bro. Y'all
SH, you got a new membership from Zyrax.
Shout out to Lady Zyrax for becoming a member. Thank you. That's my first member ever. So
yep. Shout out to Zyrax. Right. Here we go. You got another one.
Yay. Congratulations to me. Thank you, A-Dub. $2.
You on your way. You getting that YouTube money. Congratulations. We're very proud of you. Keep giving your opinion and answer the goddamn question. Damn.
That's what I don't like, though. I did answer the question. Because you asked me, did I agree? I said, no, that's murder. Then you said, should they protest this? And I said, I agree with protests.
People, you know what, homie? She got me right there. She did say, no, that's murder. I'm sorry, but the monologue buried the no because the monologue came afterwards and it confused us. So I'll give you that. You got it. You did answer the question.
You hear me?
You did answer the question. So we apologize. Here we go. I got another video for y'all. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Nigga and a male bestie to really understand how sneaky these women is, gang. Cause all my homegirls, bro, the game they be putting me on, gang. Like that's why I always tell niggas, bro, don't be trying to fuck every girl. Like you gotta have some homegirls, cause your homegirls, bro, they gonna teach you how these females really move, gang. So it's always good to keep, one or two homegirls. You feel me? I'm not saying go get like 20 homegirls, gang. Hell nah, cause them bitches, they hard to deal with, gang. But one good homegirl, bro, she gonna tell you what it is, gang, and she gonna show you how these women operate.
Facts. All facts. That's how I learned everything I knew. And when you first start learning it, break your heart a little bit. You be feeling like, damn, y'all really that down bad? But after you get over it, you turn into a whole different creature.
You know what's crazy, though? You know what's really crazy? It's the same because I'm a woman, y'all are a man, so y'all understand the perspective of getting advice or hearing stories from your mom or your bestie or being a side nigga. And it's like women actually learn the same thing from their homeboy or their daddy or being a side chick. You understand? Like, it is heartbreaking.
Hold on, we're gonna welcome Shiz to the show. How you doing, brother?
What's up, bro?
He getting to the money. He getting to the money.
Yes. How you doing?
Oh, we lost him. We lost him that fast.
Struggle streaming.
On that water.
This was another video. This was another video that I was scrolling, and I was like, this was for Fatty and Ali, and I was like, this is perfect.
My bad, I hit the wrong button. What's up, S.H? What's up, homie CEO?
What up,
What's up? We chilling. I said this is perfect because it's some people that believe men and women can't be friends, and I always argue that female friends have value. The best value a female friend brings to you is to tell you how women operate and what type of game they running on you. So that was my perspective. I just thought homie hit it on the nail, hit the hammer on the nail with that one. What about you, Shiz?
All right, I missed the whole question part. Yeah, I gotta run it back.
Oh, all right, I'm gonna run it back. Hold on, let me get that for you. Hold on, because my man getting to the money. Shout out to Shiz. You heard?
Not too many people know about this spot right here.
Chill.
My nigga and a male bestie to really understand how sneaky these women is, gang. Cause all my homegirls, bro, the game they be putting me on, gang. Like, that's why I always tell niggas, bro, don't be trying to fuck every girl. Like, you gotta have some homegirls, cause your homegirls, bro, they gonna teach you how these females really move, gang. So it's always good to keep, one or two homegirls. You feel me? I'm not saying go get like 20 homegirls, gang. Hell nah, cause them bitches, they hard to deal with, gang. But one good homegirl, bro, she gonna tell you what it is, gang, and she gonna show you how these women operate.
I don't need no homegirls. I got 5 sisters. So they put me on game, period. Point blank. Like, I got a married type sister, crazy sister, a rotten sister. You know what I mean? I got all flavors of sisters. So, you know what I mean? They tell me all different perspectives. So, that's how I
S.H.
Girls.
Oh no, yeah, I was saying, I see the benefit. You get advice. You see certain things. You see some of the game. I never been I'll probably be trying to do my best to do the same thing for my brothers and my sons, but I don't really. I gotta learn some stuff. I've been out the game. I don't know the game. I ain't never been in the dating world, the dating scene. I don't even understand it. I just went to the bar for the first time the other day. So.
So you really green out here trying to debate and argue with us, man.
I don't got green, no right?
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with that, dude.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, man.
I told the bartender, I said, yo, you popping my bar cherry. She said, let me see your ID.
She did right.
Yeah, she did her job.
That was the right follow-up question to that. God damn, you worse than me. I ain't even started talking the way I really talk. God damn. What part of the Bronx you from? Or New York? I said the Bronx.
I'm from Queens.
Okay. That explains a lot.
Are you from Queens?
Yeah.
I
grew up in Southside, and then I was in Laurelton.
Okay. She grew up with the grass.
That's that coming to America part.
Mm-hmm.
The grass.
Oh, can I shout out my 2 new members?
Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out to Team Fatty. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Shout out to Team Fatty. He became a member. I appreciate him so much.
Shout out to the legend killer.
And
Sure.
D2 Block.
Black.
Oh, Dole to Black. He became.
Shout out to the members. Keep supporting SH.
Yeah, those are my first 4. No, those are my first 3. First 3 members.
I was in the
right.
top 10.
You in the top 10?
I was in the top 10, I think, did a lot.
So I just got monetized. I didn't see that.
On a monetized tip. Oh.
Yeah.
I followed you before monetized.
We gonna pivot to the all ladies panel that Red did. She said she sent over some timestamps of some moments. So let's review what happened on that.
For it though, like the behavior is what broke up the relationship. And look at ourselves and where a breakdown could possibly been on my part. Yeah, I think that a lot of my faults were missing that. We're missing the men that I was choosing that weren't that great. Okay. But that still stands discernment, with the men. Discernment. That still stands with the men being. That still stands with the men being faulted for it though. Like the behavior is what broke up the relationship. Because we got together, we were together anyway. It's the behavior, it's the disrespect, it's the toxicity, it's the abuse. So it happened over time from men that make the breakup happen. You know, it happened over time. Because it had to be good. Y'all had a baby. Like you had enough time.
Why was the baby born? Why was right?
I always want to know where was the breakdown. Because you were so good. I gave you access to my womb, and we created a life. Like. Those things are really.
But ladies, let's also remember a lot of people do treat sex as recreational.
Well, we shouldn't. Well, that's the thing. That's but we also. But it seems like anything happens, you got to make an excuse. You got to give pushback, and it's nonsense.
No, I'm not saying we don't live in a world of should. We're not living in a world of should. People are just smashing.
We in a world of young women who are given way too much access. Without having discernment,
common denominators
we don't want this to happen. We want to prevent it. I'm not shaming her. We want to prevent this. Lack of discernment
also leads to men. Which also leads to men. Because if our fathers teach us how to pick and how to vet men better.
You had a father. You said you had a father.
So if you let me finish and you stop interrupting me, sis, it's getting a little aggy. Okay.
Yeah. Then be aggy, ma'am. Because you telling your life and it's not
aggy
adding up
means
to me.
Aggy, annoying, like disrespectful.
You can be annoyed. You said you're grown. You can control yourself.
Which I'm doing. So I'm asking you to do the same. Can you stop interrupting?
Go ahead. You can go ahead and explain now.
Wow. Wow. Where was the
sisterhood, huh?
Yeah, where was the no, not even the sisterhood. I mean, where was the disrespect when she was just interjecting? She did, speak when she was speaking, but she just interjected quickly. It wasn't like a monologue when she interjected. So why did she describe her behavior as aggy or disrespectful when it was so quick and not usually like a straight off cutoff?
Because she was correcting her before she got the chance to finish her full thought, and her hearing the correction as an interjection became triggering, as it often does to most women.
It doesn't matter what y'all are saying. If I'm talking and you disagree, shut up till I'm done. You're disrespecting me if I'm trying to finish my sentence.
I mean, that's not how a conversation is had, though.
Right.
But also both ways, though. It works both ways because she did it too also, though. It's like, if you dish, you got to take it. Like, once you enter it out, like, you shouldn't use that as somewhat, you're being disrespected because you was disrespectful too. So it's like, it's even playing field now.
Listen, it can't be even playing field. If I started opening my mouth, I had something important I want to say, and you're interjecting or coming at every single sentence I say, and then I'm losing my thought and I can't get the momentum I was picking up because you keep interrupting me. Now I'm trying to fight back for my space, and I'm saying, please stop talking over me. Stop talking over me. Stop talking over me. You're agging me. Stop talking over me. Like, who's really like, no, what you mean?
Fucking bitch, running your mouth.
her internet was messing up. I don't know if she had a delay, couldn't hear other
Yeah, she had a
people.
bad
It
delay.
was like a bad delay on her end. Like it was a lot of times where somebody else was talking, they just shut up because they was just like, go ahead and talk. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, it was a bad connection error too, though.
Yeah, really, really bad latency. But I'll give you an olive branch and meet you in the middle with that, because on these panels, it's hard to understand and have a back and forth while interjecting sometimes, because everybody's mic quality isn't the same. So I'll give you an olive branch on it.
And sometimes people don't land a plane. Sometimes people say the same sentence, like the same
Yeah,
phrase
boy.
in different ways. Like, you know,
I do
I'm
that.
going to the store. I'm running to the store. I'm about to drive to the store. I'm going around the corner to the store. Like, just get to the point about the store.
I do that. I do that.
Right. Yeah, I think it was what Cases and Cam said. She had bad internet. She was like on a 3-second delay. So I guess while she was mid new sentence, Mrs. She said interjected and it threw her off.
And
I can
vice
see how
versa. It
I can
happened vice
see it.
versa.
Yeah, it did. And I can see how I can get annoying because I hate when I'm talking to people and like they cut me off like as I'm getting to it. You feel me? But
Yeah.
And it was a delay. Like Mrs. said, probably thought she was done her plane. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once you put like a 2 or 3 silence, all right, it's my time to go.
Wait,
I can
CEO, because she said something in that last clip that I wanted to ask or bring attention to.
okay.
Kiana was the point she was trying to make was, um, I get it, discernment and picking right? If somebody's in your face, blatantly wrong or blatantly a bad guy, it wouldn't make sense to pick them, right? I understand that part. But if it's happening gradually, or you probably younger, don't got the language to understand what's fully happening, so you still going on with it, and then you see yourself in an abusive relationship. How are we now still like, yeah, I gotta give you pushback, it's your fault you ended up in abuse? I feel like it's double whammy, right? To now where it's like we're not even talking about what the guy did anymore. We're just blaming her for being there and
Yeah, because why
getting
was you there?
fucked. Hold
Why was
on.
you there getting
She
fucked up?
opened the door though, too, though. You remember, like, she asked her, did you pick up on signs? She said, yes, there were signs, but I ignored them.
Right.
Do
So
you
that tells you that he was that way for the longest, and she liked it until she didn't like it anymore.
okay?
And that's usually the case, right? So what you saying about it happening gradually, that happens sometimes, right? But the majority of the cases, the guys are the way that they are when the women meet them, and they like it until they don't like it no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the discernment comes in. So you that's where you have to take accountability for your own decisions. And she also said that most women, same as men, they're all picking from the same piss pool. You can't keep complaining about what you're getting when you fucking fishing in a piss pool. You know what I'm saying? You got to change something up about yourself, because y'all always go on this healing journey, right? But y'all never fix nothing about yourself while healing. Y'all become worse.
Okay.
Keep going.
Just hear me out, because I
Oh,
need y'all
okay.
to understand how abuse work, right? Abuse most definitely happens gradually, and if it happens abruptly, it's probably a kidnapping case. Like if you got
Oh my God.
immediately beat up, listen to what I'm saying. The psychology behind abuse is gradual. So for example, you shiz or you homie, right? One sign that a man could be abusive is yelling or getting
Oh
aggressive
my
with you.
God.
No, just listen to me. You guys aren't abusers, right? But have you ever got aggressive with a woman?
You're damn right. They've got aggressive with
I
Okay.
me
mean,
too.
yeah, I'll wait till I'm a type person. I'm so calm, collective. I wait until the party come to me, basically. Like, I don't always go to the party. I wait till it come to me.
Right. But that is a warning sign that a man could potentially be abusive, but that's one of the signs that you would overlook, because even regular dudes who are not abusive.
Have you ever met an abusive
They'll
guy?
let you. So no, I interviewed Kiana. So
have you ever met an abusive guy?
Yes.
You sure? Because
But hold on.
they don't usually hide that they're
I understand
abusive.
abuse very well, homie.
All right, let's go to, before you get into the SH, the first guy she admitted was a good guy, but she said it was something weird and he was just like verbally talking to him crazy. The second guy was abusive.
Exactly. It's only the second
But
guy
she,
I know.
we was on they was talking about the first guy, like before you even get to the second guy. When they was on this show, they never got to the second guy. She said she was just like, I'm sorry about that. I don't want to get into your personal thing about that, but I just want to talk about how do you enter this first guy that you say was a good guy? What went wrong there? Like, did you have something to play with it too? Because sometimes, we always think we perfect. And you know what I mean? I might be naggy or whatever. Like, say if I'm Kiana, I might have been a naggy person towards the guy, and he probably didn't feel that and came off like, yo, why don't you chill? Like, you know what I mean? She ain't probably like that. Like, we don't know. Like, and Mr. said the greatest thing too, we don't got this guy here to question him either. Like, we're only hearing from your side, which is kind of unfair about allegedly saying stories about somebody else.
I mean, if she got punched in the face and has all of that proof and stuff, I don't
No,
think
that wasn't the first guy. The first guy didn't abuse her at all. She said it. She said it was it was like aggressive toning, like communication. Like Mrs. said, broke it down to her. She was like, oh, basically it was just bad communication skills between both of y'all. Y'all just don't know how to talk to each other.
Okay, so that right there is exactly what my point is. That's a red flag for an abusive guy that regular dudes do. And people overlook that sign and say, oh, it's normal, right?
No, people don't overlook the sign. You see, what you're pointing out can't be differentiated between what's actually happening, right? Because in most cases, the woman is the abuser. In most relationships, women are abusive.
With their mouth.
Emotionally abusive, verbally abusive, financially abusive, all the little subcategories y'all created up, that all that belongs to y'all, right?
Yeah, the initial aggressor.
So you pointing out these traits like yelling and being aggressive, that normally comes as a response.
As a defense mechanism.
From being abused, right?
Y'all are not
a man that's an abuser, you're gonna know that from the gate.
Yeah.
He typically don't hide that. I'm not saying that there's not an exceptions to the rules, there's not outliers, but typically speaking, they're coming through the gate abusive.
And within, I give him 60 days. I give him 60 days that God's gonna show his abusiveness.
I know something right now, so I know what's happening with it. They not that's how they able to get what they get. That they're dominant. They come through the door busting it down. They're not hiding. That's how they're able to abuse them.
Which situation are we talking about? Her abusive situation or her?
I'm not talking about her. I'm just speaking in general about
I'm speaking in general.
I'm speaking to your talking point.
Because in Kiana's situation and a lot of the situations that I know, it does happen gradually. They don't show their face immediately. It comes in steps. First, he might punch the wall. He don't punch you first. He punched the wall.
What did he punch?
What is he punching the wall for?
What you mean?
You probably doing something
like
to him.
What got him? What got him to the point?
So he hit the wall. That's self-control.
Yeah, like what got him to the point to make him want to punch the wall? Like no man just gets up and punch the wall. Like what happened that led up to the punching of the wall?
No man punched the wall, so we don't see men getting emotional. They lost the game.
You said get emotional. Key word. You said get emotional. You said key word.
Hold on.
Key word. Get emotional.
Give me a second. Give me a second. SH, we're not saying no man doesn't punch the wall. What I'm saying is no man punches the wall for no reason.
So it's her fault he punched the wall.
No,
we're not saying nobody's fault. Like we're just
saying we're not placing fault on anyone. The wall is punched. What led up to him punching the wall?
Lack of emotional regulation.
Wait,
All right, well, we could go with that.
Wait.
What is the lack of emotional? No, let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Why does it have to be lack of emotional
All right, let's
regulation?
go with that though. Let's go with
Why
that.
can't
Let's play
that
that.
be him upholding emotional regulation? Why is him not punching the wall? Him controlling himself and channeling that towards something else instead of being abusive to the
That's
woman.
exactly what y'all saying y'all do. Because I didn't do the worst thing. The thing I did is me constraining myself because I could have hit you. Because I could have broken.
But I didn't, right? But I didn't, right?
Make you a good guy.
I went to the bank and deposited the money instead of robbing it. Like I could have robbed the bank, but I just asked for money.
So
it never
a
happened.
couple was married for 40 years, and every time the wife did something to extremely piss the husband off, he punched the wall. He's not a good husband for 40 years, and he never put his hands on her. He always hit something else. He's not a good husband. He's not a good man. He don't have emotional control.
That's also a scare tactic, especially if you're doing it in front of your kids. You should not be punching walls or breaking things or whatever to you could have done that to my face. No,
SH, wait, because you're adding variables. SH, wait, you're adding variables, right?
He asked
we simply
does that still make him good? And I'm breaking down out loud why he can't still be good.
You adding kids, you're doing what Fatty always said, right? You go to the worst. You add it in front of the kids and whatnot. We're not talking about that. We're talking about if the punch of the wall is the reaction, what was the action that led to that outside of him?
It's her fault, is what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, what was the action? I'm not placing fault. I'm asking a question.
Cause him to punch the wall?
What did she do?
Nothing. He punched the wall because he have no emotional control.
So he's mentally unstable.
He has no emotional control.
What got him emotional?
What got him emotional?
Yes.
Something. And he didn't know how to manage it, so he punched the wall.
This is wild. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's like you're making him like.
You know what's wild and crazy, homie? That you would go to a job and a boss would say, clean the dirty toilets, and you're mad and you won't punch the wall at work. But for some reason, in front of your boss, you're going to punch the wall.
You're damn right. Yes.
And lose your job.
How would I lose my job? That's not a violation of company policy. I'm being subordinate. I punched the wall and I got back to work.
Yeah. Anyway, nobody's punching the wall.
You can't really use that though. You can't use that though. Like
nobody's doing that.
No, let her
but
use
in front of me though,
lie.
because I might have said something you don't like. You want to punch the wall.
Oh, we got to it. Something you don't like.
You're
That's
doing
what
a
we're trying to get
horrible
to.
job.
No, ho. She brought it out. She brought it out. She brought it out now. Something that he don't like. I was waiting for you to say it. So something that he don't like. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, it was something he didn't like. Like, if you know the person, you know what he likes or don't like.
And it's not something small like, oh, I don't like you wearing that color, I'm gonna punch the wall. What happened?
Yeah, what was the don't like that she performed?
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say. I knew it was gonna come out.
Okay. You want a real life scenario?
No, this scenario. If we talking about this scenario, we can't change variables in different situations trying to make the argument. Like,
why he punched the wall?
If a real life scenario got to be used to explain it without giving too much specifics so the persons can't be identified.
No, I would never. I'm just gonna say what happened.
This
is an abusive situation.
It's not a. Oh my God.
No, you gotta let her explain though, huh? She gotta explain her side. Like,
oh my God. So when a woman is doing that, is it still abusive?
She shouldn't be punching a wall neither. Yes.
And she said so she's abusive too. So you know that happens more in relationships than the men doing it?
No,
you're aware of that, right?
No, it don't.
So how many relationships have you been in?
So if a guy
wait. How many relationships have you been in?
Men commit more to violent crimes statistically, so they
men
can't.
do not report.
And men don't report. Men do not report women. We
You know how
walk
many
out the
dudes I know
house
got
and punch the
stabbed by
wall.
their girls, and when
We
they got
don't
to the
call the
hospital,
cops.
they didn't tell the cops nothing.
We punch the wall or leave. That's what we do.
I watched one of my partner's wives try to run him over with the car. And when the
Women call
police
the
came,
cops.
he told the police that ain't nothing happened. Men don't report it. We're so benevolent. Even when y'all try to kill us, we still save y'all.
Men don't report. You got to be honest with
Your
that.
brother got hit by his baby mama with her car, and when the police came, he said nothing happened. When I asked him why, cause I ain't want her to go to jail, bro. But nigga, she hit you with a car.
So
yeah,
listen.
but you know.
So listen, but that's my point. Because flip the gender, that's still abuse. That's still wrong. I'm not arguing or saying.
No,
that,
we was going off the point what you said about the
all I'm
statistic
saying
about
is,
women.
We talking about punching walls, right? And I'm saying, man or woman, you should have emotional regulation as a skill. Just because somebody says something to you, or you having a
Hold.
Wait, no.
Can I say something, homie? Let me get this off real fast. Please, homie.
Wait. That is a form of emotional regulation.
That's what I was about to say. Because
that's a stress reliever. You know when you talk to doctors and therapists, people who have anger management issues, they give them punching bags, they give them sledgehammers, they give them all kind of shit to break so they can relieve stress and not take that out on people. That is actually a medical tactic.
Rage rooms made a business out of it.
No,
you stressed out, go to a rage room. Listen, you stressed out, you go to a rage room, they give you a hammer and a bunch of stuff to break. Right?
So go there. Don't punch next to me. Don't punch the wall in my house.
Oh, so it's only
it's your house. It's not our house. Who house is it?
It's only abuse if you get scared, right?
Say what?
It's only abuse if you get scared, right?
It's only abuse if I get scared. No.
You just said go somewhere else and do it. Don't do it in front of me.
There are healthy ways to get your anger out. You want to go punch a punching bag? Go to the gym, go punch a punching bag.
So SH.
Get your anger out that way. But how are we in the middle of an argument, right? And because we can't get to the solution, you think punching the wall is appropriate or okay?
It sounds to me like you refuse to take accountability for you inciting anger on the man. You refuse to take your accountability for that.
So if you get me mad, I get to break something.
Y'all do.
Y'all do.
The time.
Y'all do.
All right. It ain't right. It's not right.
Y'all made a whole
we ain't saying what's right or wrong, though.
We're not saying it's right. What
we're not saying is right. It happens.
The punching of the wall or the breaking of somebody's things is a reaction to something.
It's an unemotional regulated reaction.
That's the diagnostics. Wait, that's the diagnostics.
Right.
Wait, no. We're not SH. We're not arguing that it's right. What you're saying is it's an emotional irregulation. That's the diagnostics. What we're trying to get to is what is done to get to that. Something has to be done.
To blame the woman.
No, we're not trying
we're not blaming.
No, we're not blaming.
Let me finish what I think. Y'all are, because you're saying she should be taking accountability for getting him mad.
No, we're talking about your talking point right now. We're addressing your literal talking points. We're not even talking about what a woman should do. We're talking about what you believe based on what you're saying.
You don't take accountability for causing him to get angry and wanting to punch the wall. That's
because you said that if somebody gets angry, they should not be able to take their anger out on inanimate objects in your presence. They need to go somewhere else and do that. So you don't want to see that they're even mad. You don't even want to be able to acknowledge that you pissed them off. You want them to go hide it from you.
Do you have take it out regulation skills, homie?
I don't know. I'm probably bad at that. I'm not the bigger person.
I see that because healthy people.
It takes one to know one, right? So,
homie, healthy people, when they get mad, they leave the argument, walk away, calm down, and come back when they can talk regular. Yes, you do leave. You do walk away to calm down.
An unhealthy person, instead of whooping a person's ass, they choose a better decision. Is that not regulation?
Lord have mercy.
If I have the option to whoop your ass and I don't, is that not regulation?
Hold it down, host. Come on, host.
I am holding it. I am holding it down. I'm listening.
He's
now
bugging.
I'm gonna answer the question you asked, homie. Right? Do I have emotional regulation? That's something I had to learn. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to 3 separate anger management classes. Right? Let me tell you what they tell you at the end of anger management. First, they teach you the 10-step program. Right? 10 steps meaning you measure up how angry you're getting from 1 to a 10, right? And they say the leave zone is when you're above a 5, right? So if you're at a 6, 7, 8, 9, you need to leave, because 10 and 9 is where we get in trouble, right? So it's something that has to be learned, right? And at the end of the program, you know what they tell you? You just got to take it. You gotta, what they say, bite the bullet. So anybody that gotta go to anger management, you're gonna sit there for weeks and go through these classes 3 to 4 times a month, and at the end of it, they just gonna say bite the bullet. But the best thing you can do in a situation when you're upset is leave. Now, in homie's situation, that man left. She chased him with a car and tried to hit him with the car.
She don't got no emotional regulation.
Got you. I got it. I got you. But do you see how we can identify why she ended up chasing him with the car? Because he left, right?
It wasn't, he's not the reason she did that though. I would not blame him for her stupidity.
Okay, but what I'm describing is the action that led to the reaction, right? He left, she chased him with the car. Now,
all her fault.
Okay, wait. No, I'm not. You're the only one on the panel right now placing fault. All we're doing is giving the events, order of events, right? If the end result was him punching the wall, right? What happened to lead up to that? That's what we're saying, right? We're trying to identify that. Then we can judge. So until we get what led up to him punching the wall, we're not getting nowhere.
Okay, well, nobody made nothing up. But in your scenario, if he punched the wall because she chased him with a car, that reaction is reasonable, right? Because it's already
wait, because I don't want it to get confused. I don't want it to get confused. Your scenario, the guy punched the wall.
We don't know what happened. We didn't make up a.
Yeah, that's what we asking. What happened? And all you kept saying is it's a lack of emotional control. We get that. That's a given. Well, what I'm saying is what led up to that.
So you want me to make something up? That's what I'm asking.
Yes. What would lead up to a man punching the wall? And it has to be realistic. I already said it's not that, oh, honey, I don't like you wearing that color, or the pancakes wasn't how I like it, or the season on the chicken was a little wrong, so I punched the wall. Would it be a scenario where a man is punching the wall?
You saying unreasonable like that one didn't happen. Nah, it was the kids got served first and he got his plate last and was yelling and got upset, and she was explaining whatever, and he punched the wall next to her face.
Oh. Well, see, yeah, that is see, now judging that, now that we have that detail, judging that, he overreacted. And it was unnecessary. Right? But it's always a reason why, right? Not placing the fault on anyone, but it's always a reason, because it's anger. What they teach you in anger management is that anger is a secondary emotion, right? Anger is the reaction to an emotion, disrespect, embarrassment, or whatever you're feeling, whatever negative emotion you can feel, that gets you angry, right? So what I'm saying, what we're asking is what led up to that, right? It can't always be the man's fault. Because sometimes in arguments, women pile on, and then when y'all start piling on, y'all volume start going up. When with men, when volume goes up, we feel threatened. You understand? Right? That's why when a man is yelling at a man, we say, "Whoa, watch your tone." That's what me telling. If me and homie arguing and homie start yelling, I'm like, "Yo, watch your tone, because I'm trying to bring it here so we could get an understanding.
No,
you
that's
what
the
I'm
same
saying
for us too, though. If your voice start getting loud, we start feeling threatened too.
I got you, but see, you in that moment you don't get loud too. What you say is, can you please just tone it down?
That's what emotional regulation would do. Yeah.
Oh, I get that, but what I'm saying is, it's the punching of the wall was reacting. You know what he felt? Describing that, he felt disrespected because he's probably one of those men that believe the man should get served first.
Okay.
Right? So in that scenario, you said he got served his plate after the children. He felt he should eat first. Right?
That's why he got mad.
That's why he got mad, and his anger went to a 10, so he punched the wall.
What does the reason have to do with any of that though? Because that's my point.
No, because you was making it seem like men are just up here just punching the wall. What we're trying to identify is what was his reason for doing that. So we wanted to know the action that caused that reaction, right?
Yeah.
We can't always just judge a man on how he react, which we all do, but what led up to that? Right. So we always going to need clarity to what led up to that action, to that reaction. So what was the action to get that reaction? And that's what we need to address, as well as the reaction, because usually the reaction, the action after the reaction is jail for the man.
I disagree with you, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because if your reaction is an overreaction, the call, there was like the reason for it is so minute and so like, let me give you an example. Two men, somebody stepped on his sneaker and he overreacts and busts a cap.
We call that a nigga moment.
All I'm saying is,
his overreaction could have been punching a woman, beating her up, but he hit the wall. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did not hit that woman. Like, what if you believe I can't hit a woman, and that was the only way he could express at that moment to hit the wall?
What you're saying is, I could have hit you. I wanted to hit you, but I aimed at the wall. Like, y'all don't understand.
No, that's not what he's saying. That's not what
No,
he's
that's
saying.
not. I ain't say I'm gonna aim at you.
That's the issue tonight, right? You listened and then you swayed it another way. What Shiz said was he could have hit you. That would have been the overreacting. But instead of overreacting, because you said that, he hit the wall, which is still considered an overreaction, right? But he didn't overreact because he didn't hit you.
That's
he
what
hit
I'm
the
saying.
wall.
Okay, I think you're getting to exactly what I'm trying to see. Just because it's a lesser overreaction doesn't mean it's still not an overreaction. You
all right, no, you saying, all right, the person, all right, let's break that shoe thing down. So the person stepped on my shoe. If I hit the person with my hands versus shooting him, that's still an overreaction?
Yes, it's a lesser overreaction of the one you could have did worse.
But you can't have an over and with an over. One of them got to be one. Like, you can't have two overreactions. One of them got to be reacting. One of them got to be reacting.
But I punched him in the face because he stepped on my ones. They still both wrong.
What about stepping on my foot is wrong in that person's eyes? Like, you know, you don't know his mom gave him that money. She died. You don't know what people going through. You don't know what that man go through. That's still his honorable reaction.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, because you can't like what this is one thing I don't think women understand. Men, when we operate, we're always walking on eggshells, right? Because we know if this goes wrong, it's jail, right?
Yeah.
We need women to understand that when it's in heated argument, the best thing to do is to try to get it here instead of trying to battle each other. Try to get it here.
So it's our job as women.
No, just wait. Try to get it here. It's the person with the most emotional control to try to get it here. So that way it's everybody's job. So if you're yelling, it's his job to get it here, right? If hold on. If I'm yelling, it's your job to get it here. If we're battling, it's just going to get worse and it can snowball. So when you see the volumes are getting high and emotions are getting high, it's whoever has the most emotional control should get it here. The problem is people, when they get passionate about something, they get loud. They start talking fast. They stop listening. They want to get their point out. When the best course of action should be, let's calm it down so we can talk like civilized people and get to a solution.
Say, for instance, you and your guys out on a date and he smacks the girl ass in front of you. What your reaction going to be? Smack him on the face? Or like, is everything got a reaction behind certain things?
I'm leaving. Immediately. That's my reaction, and emotionally regulated.
I mean, generally, like, I know generally a woman going to smack that man.
I'm not.
We are human. At the end of the day, we're still human beings. We can't operate off of perfect ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to move out perfect in this world. Like, you know what I mean? We can think to do certain things until you're in that situation. Because a lot of things behind vision where, you know, we could be great in this thing. Like with the shoe thing, I could be like, you know what? I'll let it be. But I don't know where my mindset would be at that day. You know what I mean? Every day is a different day in this world. For a black man, black woman, whoever. Like, you might just, things change. You know what I mean? You might be happy as hell yesterday, but today you got a death in your family. You just don't know how to react. You know what I mean? You're grieving. You don't know what people go through.
Yeah. CEO.
Yeah.
You see
I got it. I see it.
Oh, bye, I see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's just I feel you, SH, and I understand your personality. You know, you're always gonna, you know, defend women.
There ain't nothing wrong with it.
Defend women and all that, but like, don't make the mistake of saying someone's pointing the finger, because none of us was pointing the finger. We just was looking for understanding. We spent 20 minutes trying to understand what was the action that led to the reaction.
Yeah, that wasn't about defending women at all. That was about hearing you say a man had an overreaction, and then y'all are trying to seek, well, what caused this? Why did he do that? What happened? That is.
We have to.
We have to.
You have to, though.
The man's
wait. Hey, emotional intelligence, y'all. Control your emotions. Let me finish.
Yo,
no. That's a debating point, though, because I was in debating class. You could do that aloud when the statement you're repeating.
All I'm saying
it's the same thing.
Chill.
It wasn't about that. It was about y'all doing that and being quick to when the action stands alone. The action stands alone by itself, but there always got to be a reason for why he did that. It's something, she did something. She did something. So
it's the reason for why everything happened.
All right, can I ask you something, S.H? Can I ask you something, S.H?
Yeah.
My fault, real fast. So basically, the dude just punched the wall, just punching the wall. That's what you're saying. Your argument is this guy just punched the wall.
Hear the scenario. Tell him the scenario, CEO. I'ma go. I gotta go. My baby's crying.
Go ahead. Thanks for pulling
bye,
up.
y'all. Good night.
Good night.
All right, yeah. So in her scenario, I guess it was time for dinner or lunch. It was time to eat, and the kids were served first. So he got upset that the kids were served first, and he got his plate last, and he got mad and punched the wall next to her face.
Yeah, that's an overreaction, but also we don't know the conversation. We don't know what was said or anything. He came from work. We don't know he paying the bill. There's a lot of scenarios that you could play with that, though. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's like a lot with it. It's like we're just going to the end result. We don't know if it drove to that. Like, you know, he probably like, damn, babe, you know, you gotta give me the plate. You know what I mean? First, before you do the kids, she probably said, all right. Then day 2, I need the first plate. All right. Day 3, you know what I mean? Day 4, day 5. We don't know. It led up to that.
Like it was a buildup.
Yeah, that sounds like a buildup.
I don't know. I can't call it on that one. I just know if it happened exactly how she painted it, that's not a common thing going on.
No, that's what I'm saying. It got to be more to it, homie. It can't just be that one day it happened. It has to be a buildup. It's like some of the part of the story is out.
And that's why I was saying, no matter how she tried to slice it, my statement will still stand.
Yeah, and that's how it usually go. That's why it's that's why the numbers are the way it is, right? We're not reporting the crimes, right? And they get to do whatever until we react, and then we end up in jail. And that's why the numbers are the way they are.
But also, if it happens the way that she said it happened, dude could have a mental problem. I actually know somebody like that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker came home from work and punched a hole in the wall because somebody stole his fucking pudding out the fucking refrigerator at lunch.
Oh yeah, he was tight about that.
And he ain't telling me, his girl told me. She pulled me to the side and told me because she was asking for help. And when she told me, I believed him because I knew, dude, I'm like, some people ain't all the way screwed right in the head, but that's not the majority.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and even with that situation, it could be something that's always happening with his lunch. Like, you know what I mean? Like it could be a repeat offense.
Look, after a while, you gonna stop putting your lunch in that fucking refrigerator.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I got one more video, and then we could break out. Hold on, I got one more video file for us to review real quick. Hold on, where's that? Not that one. Not that one. Here it is. Remove this. Layout.
Knew that your third leg was good enough to make me crazy. Why would you give me any? Huh? Y'all need to start coming with warning labels that say proceed with caution. This product contains life-changing abilities. Side effects may be me. Because I'm not going anywhere. You get me for the rest of your life. So welcome to your forever home.
So my question is this, gentlemen. Should we turn down our pipe game to avoid making these women crazy? Shiz, you go first.
No. Why should you? Like, I don't get it. Why should you? Like, because if I didn't, I'd be talked about. You know what I mean? Oh, he's ass. He this bull corny. He can't perform. Like, that's like playing basketball. Like, you know, always go back to LeBron and Jordan. Like, these dudes hit the court and play their best ability. You know what I mean? LeBron had a hiccup, and look what happened against the Dallas series. That's still talked about. You know what I mean? Like, you got to perform 24/7. It's the stage. You got to give out your best. I'm sorry. If you can't handle it, you should never give me your number. You should never came over. I should never came over your house. You know you're weak in that area. You should know who you are. Like, you know what I mean?
I agree. Homie?
Well, ultimately, I'm going to say no because I ain't never did it. But I've been told that shit before. You hear me? It's hard, bro. It's like, if that's what you do, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? And the way I feel about it when I hear shit like that, I feel sorry for you, love. Like, it must suck to be you. Like, you hear me? Now if I ain't lock you down, I mean, you know, toughen up, player.
I think women use that as an excuse to get crazy because you're good at it, right? And as men, of course, we're not going to underperform because we don't want to end up in the group chat. You feel me? So we gonna come, we gonna score.
No, I think it's more than that, CEO. I think
They got some niggas that underperform.
I got you. I'm not saying I'm not speaking about them.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm speaking about the ones who could put it down. You feel me? I think we give it our best, our nastiest, so we won't get talked about in the group chat, because we know it's people that end up in the group chat, those gentlemen, homie.
That T at.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, the T. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, we don't want to end up on that.
I've talked to a couple of cats that said that they purposely don't put it down all the way because they don't want the chick to go crazy, right? Because they know they saved that for the girl they want to be their girlfriend. They don't want the motherfucker stalking them, calling their house and all that, and I get it. It shit get crazy sometimes. Yeah,
I guarantee you that person that did that, homie. But I guarantee you that, homie, the one that says he doesn't do it like that, them girls talked about him already. They already know.
And that might be the case too, because I don't really know.
They
All I
probably
know
like,
is what
damn,
I do.
I know he could do it.
When we talked
Tisha
about
told
it, so when we talked about it, I was just like, I can't not do it. I can't not do it. That's just how I roll.
It's
the
a
type of
no.
session we about to have, baby. You heard me?
It's Mr. Marcus all day, man. I'm sorry, it's going down.
Man, Justin Slayer. You heard me?
Yeah, the Justin Slayer.
Yeah,
Justin Slayer.
Put my shades on and everything, man. Look, we
West
in
Coast Productions in this bitch.
Yeah,
it's going down. It's going down, man.
The DVD era. Fuck.
Facts. The DVD.
Damn, you want there?
Yeah, 5 for 20.
Yeah, like a dog.
5 for 20.
God damn, you know we from the hood. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. That's life. That's life. Oh man. Yeah, but yeah, that's the show, guys. I'm gonna read these quick little super chats that she had real quick. We want to thank Zyrax for becoming a member on SH side. We appreciate you.
Zyrax.
A Dub, congratulations, SH. What's that? Celebration. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
We got Team Fatty, the Underlord himself, becoming a member. We appreciate you and everything you do. Hopefully you enjoying your vacation.
Enjoy yourself, bro. Yeah, enjoy yourself.
Facts. And we got D.OD2Black becoming a member on SH side. And that's it. Thanks for the group. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to Homie. Subscribe to Shiz. They social medias are here. I'm gonna big y'all up real quick. Oh damn, they blocking it. It's blocking it. I think they see it better right here. Tomorrow
we gotta talk on the back end too, real fast.
I got you. Tomorrow, late show with CEO coming back. I'm gonna cover some topics. I'm gonna cover them New York Giants. I'm gonna cover also academics with this Jay-Z and Drake beef. You gentlemen are welcome to join me on the late show with CEO. If y'all want to do that, simul streaming will be available. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's that. That's the show, people. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna drop these gentlemen to the back. Hold on, y'all stay in the back. We're gonna talk. And yeah, that's the show, guys. Tune in next week for the late show for the group chat. Tomorrow, late show with CEO. Wednesday is Blueprint to a Man's Thoughts on Red Lipstick Vibes. And we're gonna call it a night.